Hello guys and welcome back to Craze, and thanks for tuning in. And I'm back at Evo Customs now. It's early in the morning, 9 a.m. and the workers are here in order to get my work started for my Brezza. So day 2, there's a lot of more work which has to be done on the vehicle. Usually the opening time is around 11 a.m. but they're here for me at 9 a.m. which is something so grateful, and I thank them a lot. So let's head outside and see what today's schedule and what work we have which is yet to be done. So let's get started. Back at Evo Customs, and here's the vibro filter damping sheets which I've got. So let's just open this. So there are 15 sheets of aluminium damping which is there in this, and this is especially done for Asian weather, which is also mentioned in the box, which is something good. And there's guarantee that there'll be no leakage, which is well and good. I've almost have 15 sheets for just a glance. So this is how the sheet looks like, and the thickness is around 1.8 mm, which is pretty much decent and good. And for the price point, yes, this is one of the best damping sheets. So the work has been started. I'll be moving next to the car and be giving you guys a clear overview of how the damping is going to be done. So guys, the damping process has been started. Rupesh is the one who's going to damp my entire car, and he does it in such a professional manner that you can hardly find any faults. So that side damping is done. I'm so sorry regarding the road noise as there are too many vehicles traveling here. So let's get started. So initially you'll start by taking out all the panels, and then there's a closed foam cell damping which has been done previously on the store. And if you guys haven't seen that video, a pop-up button will be right here. You can take a look at it. So let's fast forward this. So guys, this is the closed foam cell damping. It's a very good go-to product if you're looking for basic audio upgrade, but if you're going for something which is a bit loud, SPL setup, you need the aluminum sheet damping, which is going to be take place. Now I'm going to upgrade this wooden MDF speaker rings with a waterproof speaker ring. The reason behind that is when it rains, this kind of soaks and spoils the speaker. So this is an example of another speaker ring which has been taken from another door. As you guys can see, the water has seeped into this wooden ring, and there's a lot of damage which has taken place, but luckily the speaker is safe, so it's well and good to go. But since I'm taking all of this out, it's a good thing to upgrade it to the waterproof speaker ring. So we'll be removing this as well as the closed foam cell damping, upgrading this with a waterproof speaker ring and an aluminum damping sheet. So let's get started. So guys, the next step is a good gauge of wiring or a good quality of wiring for the monoblock. Yes, the Servo Mega's 8 gauge wiring does a good job, but since the sub is a heavy sub which gives out around 400 watts of RMS, we need a 4 gauge wiring, and the choice which I've taken is the Mojo's 4 gauge wiring. So this is a pure copper wiring. It has a very good output and very good reviews. You can check it out on Google as well as on other platforms. For now, let's install this. So guys, up next, this is the speaker rings which I have got. So it's a rain guard speaker ring. Let me just crack open it for you. and once you open it, this is how the speaker ring looks like. So let's go ahead and get it installed. So guys, as you can see, all the doors damping, including the boot is done. I'm so sorry for the road noise, as I cannot help it. So all the 4 doors, 2-layer damping, in fact 3-layer damping is going to take place. So 2 layers done, the door pads will be done, and there's a spaghetti amount of wires which are here, which looks more or less like a spaghetti or noodles. It's all scattered around. So this is a challenge. This is the before, and I'll show you guys the after as well. It's gonna look neat and clean. So this is the boot. The boot is being damped as well, a 2-layer damping. So Rupesh is here. He has come early in the morning. He's taking measurements in order to cut the MDF board for the panels out here on the side. Yes, there's gonna be some good panels in order to locate different things, which I'll be letting you guys know later. So we'll start with the work, and here goes some cinematic shots. So guys, halfway through the wiring, and in fact, if you guys would have seen the previous shot, there was a hell lot of wiring which looked like a noodle dungeon kind of thing. It was too shabby, so almost half has been segregated, and this side is where the capacitor has been placed. Yes, I'm going with a capacitor since I'm going with a 512 for now, a single 512. I might go for 2 512 in the future, so it's better to have a capacitor. And as you guys can see, there's a carpet finish kind of frame which has been done with MDF board, and this capacitor has been installed and the wire comes out, so nothing is visible. I'll be showing you guys a clear shot the next day morning. So on the other side, this is where the DSP will be placed, and as you guys can see, the wiring, it's all been heat shrinked. It hasn't been joined together with the insulation tape. So this is the level of perfection and level of dedication of work which takes place here. So this goes inside. So this is how the MDF board is, carpet finish, so it looks more like an OEM. So this is a DSP wire, and here's where all the RC cable comes in. So they still have to zip tag this, as well as this is a neat conversion of wires which goes through this place, and there's nothing like everything is being shattered around here and there. They don't work on such a basis that it doesn't matter whether they heat shrink this or tape this or zip tag this, because the customer won't see it if this is like this, but they still do this, and that's the level of professionalism and dedication which these people have. So it took almost half a day or almost a day in order to just install this capacitor, run all the wires through it, and in fact join all this DSP wires, install and cutting this MDF board. So it took almost a day. So this is the wrap up for today. Anyways, I'll be showing you guys some final shots if the DSP gets installed today. So guys, the damping for the boot has also been done. I mean, it's not exactly the boot, the plastic panel for the boot. So this is pretty much brittle. Since it's a Maruti Suzuki plastic, you cannot expect much. They're made up of very brittle and thin plastic. So this is how it is after damping. So even the corners have been damped so that there's no rattling from the corners while the base hits and the plastic touches the metal panel. So the damping has been done on all the corners, leaving no space for any kind of error or any kind of vibration. So now it's a bit heavy, and it can handle some amount of vibration. I mean, some amount of vibration meaning when the bass hits hard, yes, it can manage. So let's see. I cannot dive into the results right now. I shall be playing the subwoofer in its optimum limit, I mean in its maximum limit. In fact, I'll just try it once or twice in its maximum limit as it has to break in. So these are the damping sheets. I'll be giving you guys my personal review after testing it. Now moving ahead, the subwoofer enclosure is being here. I mean, like, the carpet still hasn't been installed on this. Yes, there is some kind of thought which is going into this, which I'll be updating you guys as well. So this is a ported enclosure specifically for my vehicle. So the boot space has been measured, and accordingly this subwoofer enclosure has been designed. So 12-inch subwoofer enclosure, as you guys can see, this is the ported enclosure. And let's see, I'll be giving you guys the feedback of this enclosure as well, and I'll be letting you guys know how this enclosure was made, with what thoughts, I mean, like, who designed it, everything, once I hear the output, because I frankly want to guide you guys the best thing possible. I mean, like, I don't want to guide you guys in the wrong path, because when you're investing such good amount of money, you need to get the best out of it. So this is for it. Now let's move outside. The DSP is finally been installed, so I'll be giving you guys a final look of that. So guys, finally the boot is almost done. As you guys can see on the right side, here's where the DSP has been installed. I mean, the wiring, oh my god, this is just beautiful. I mean, like, I just love the craftsmanship in this. So this is a Dayton Audio DSP on this side, and that's a custom MDF board finished with carpet. And on this side is the capacitor. Again, I did explain you guys, so the wire comes out here, and this is how the amp board is going to look like. So the amp board is also been finished with carpet, because I didn't want to get any leather or anything here. So this is how it looks. It's almost night, so I'm trying to use the help of a mobile torch and showing you guys. And if you guys are thinking what dirt this is, that's because of the measurement. I mean, like, they're fitting and refitting, so this dirt is pretty much, we have to adjust with it. But anyways, they will be removing it after the complete work is done. So all thanks to this person, Rupesh. Rupesh is the one who has completely did, I mean, he took measurement of all this, and he was the one who crafted each and every custom enclosure. I mean, like, his workmanship is so good that as you guys can see here, there's no panel gaps kind of thing. In fact, most of the manufacturers give panel gaps, but his measurements and his fitting has zero panel gaps. I mean, like, doesn't move even a bit. So that's how the craftsmanship is. I'm totally impressed. So now let's try getting the amplifiers installed. I'm not sure, it's too late, but we'll give it a shot. If possible, we'll install the amplifiers, and I'll catch you guys once it's done. So guys, I'm gonna be ending the part 2 of this Brezza's audio upgrade right here, because already 12 minutes and I don't want to drag a bit more and bore you guys. I'm trying to make my videos as entertaining as possible, because an informative video cannot be extremely entertaining, but I'm doing my best. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please consider the like button if you liked it, and if you haven't subscribed, do consider the subscribe button as well, and turn the notification bell icon so that more informative entertaining videos which I post will be notified to you guys. And if you guys have any queries or suggestions, or if you want to know anything, you can call or WhatsApp me to the number showing on the display, or you can let me know down in the comment section, and I'll make sure I'll reply to it. See you guys in the next video.